We're not here to tell you what to think, enforce an opinion, or guide you left or right. Because in a confusing world, it's more important than ever to trust where you turn. Find your way through the US election with BBC News.
Riot police are using tear gas and stun grenades to disperse the crowd that has gathered here on the streets of Minsk.
In the past 3 decades, more than 400 Indigenous Australians have died in police custody, an issue many here say has long been ignored.
This is a sample of some of the destruction wrought on Beirut by yesterday's blast.
Gravediggers tell me that their work has tripled. No longer do you have hearses bringing in a body, you have vans bringing in 5.
Although the military and the police have successfully shut down a lot of zones, there are still large pockets of protest travelling throughout the city.
We break stories from more places than any other international news broadcaster. We are the leaders in global breaking news.
The first polls are about to close in one of the most important elections in our lifetime.
Can Donald Trump win 4 more years in the White House, or can Joe Biden pull off a historic victory?
The eyes of the world are on this election, and both candidates have spent the last 48 hours in a final dash for votes. Donald Trump ended his campaign with a rally in Michigan, a state he won 4 years ago by the narrowest of margins. He then headed back to the White House, where he'll give his verdict on the results as they come in. Joe Biden was in Ohio and Pennsylvania, Midwest states that may hold the key to this election. He's enjoyed a lead in the polls for months, but that will count for nothing if his supporters don't turn out.
Here in America, voters have been standing in line since dawn to have their say in an election that has split this country. It looks like turnout will be up on last time, despite the coronavirus pandemic that has killed more than 200,000 Americans. Jon Sopel and Nick Bryant are with the president and his rival.
I'll be live at the White House, where the president is planning a party for 400. Whether it will be a celebration or a wake remains to be seen.
Joe Biden announced his first bid for the White House 33 years ago. But is 2020 his moment? At the age of 77, has his time finally come?
Our correspondents will be live from all the key battleground states in this vast country, including Clive, who's in Pennsylvania.
So many of the roads that could lead to the White House for Joe Biden and Donald Trump run through Pennsylvania. Its 20 electoral college votes could put either man over the top. So all eyes will be on the Keystone State, won by Donald Trump in 2016 by less than 1% of the vote.
Tina Daheley will have regular news updates for us throughout the night. At the touchscreen, keeping track of the votes as they stack up, Christian Fraser.
This is how it finished 4 years ago, and this is the magic number we need to keep in mind. 270 electoral college votes or more will give one of these two men the White House. We will track the vote as it comes in east to west. We will focus in on those crucial battleground states, and I will project for you the best route that these two men have to the White House. In a few minutes' time, we will wipe the slate clean. We are ready for the results to come in.
And we'll be joined by a team of election experts and strategists from both parties to help us interpret the numbers and discuss what the outcome means here in the United States and, of course, around the rest of the world as well.
Tonight will be a watershed, a profound moment of history.
So join us for all the excitement of election night in America here on the BBC.
So, Katty, an extraordinarily election campaign, fought in a pandemic, both candidates over 70 in that age group most vulnerable to the virus. One of them catches it. The West Wing of the White House becomes an epicenter of the epidemic. Another candidate seems